Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at something that has been in the pipeline for a very long time. We're going to be talking about ultimate hunting. Um, Now, this game was announced years ago, actually, and it was prematurely announced. The developer admits that they prematurely announced the game, that they should have never announced it as early as they did. Um, Not just that, this game had a release date of like what, 2 years ago now? So this game, we all should have been playing this game by now to some extent, but it just it went through a lot of things. So the developer, apparently there's only 5 people on the team. They had a publisher, then the publisher backed out, and they were scrambling. They couldn't find the publisher, and now apparently they are self-publishing. So these developers, these 5 developers, they are putting their own money into this project to get it done and get it out for everybody to enjoy. Now, look, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I've been skeptical with this game ever since the beginning. It felt shady. It felt weird. Very mismanaged. But I'm a gamer. I love hunting games. Call of the Wild. They just had the Thunder Patan DLC come out. It's amazing. Um, you know, but we still need that definitive hunting game. I feel that checks all the boxes. Is this it? I don't know, but we're going to take a look at the trailer. Then I want to break some things down in the trailer, and then I want to go over to the Steam page and read what they have over there. Now, this trailer released yesterday, June the 18th, but for some reason, IGN, as you can see in the corner, they got like this exclusivity deal for this game for some reason. So much to the fact where the actual developers of Ultimate Hunting don't even have this trailer on their YouTube channel, which to me is very strange. But yes, IGN got exclusivity for this for the first 24 hours. So technically, YouTubers aren't even allowed to show it until the 24 hours is up, which is why I'm not showing this game off until now. So let's sit back, let's watch the trailer, and then I want to rewind it and I want to go over some things in the trailer and then take a look at the Steam page. So let's hit play, shall we?
They say we're cold-blooded. They call us murderers. But some folks don't realize being a hunter is like being a warden. You need to know your quarry, their habits, routines, and weaknesses. Shooting, that's the easiest part. But you need to remember, the backwoods can be dangerous. And sometimes, the predator becomes the prey.
Welcome to the most dangerous hunting grounds in the world, Southern Africa. Here, you will find one of the biggest land animals in the world. Taking down any animal should be as quick and humane as possible. So, make sure to pick proper gear and place a precise shot. This majestic animal is the dream of every safari hunter. In the real world, some of these breathtaking animals are endangered. But we still have the virtual world to hunt and appreciate their majesty. hunters are supposed to take care of nature. We are part of it.
We are ultimate hunting.
All right, guys. So we've just seen the trailer in its entirety. So now I want to break the trailer down and I want to point out some things that I see. I'm going to be super critical. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of things I like about this game. There's some things that I'm questioning. Keep in mind, this is a very early look at the game. This game is not set to be released until sometime in 2025, maybe 2026. So there's still a lot of things that can be tweaked by then. But I feel to do it justice, I have to be honest with what I see. So let's get into this and start breaking things apart. Oh, let's just do that. Okay, so right here we see an old pickup going into the California Hunting Reserve, and he's got a nice bull elk on the back of his truck here. And I just want to pause this at the right time here. No, right there. Okay, so you can see there's blood in the box of the truck, so that's pretty interesting. And this whole scene here, it just has my mind racing because in most hunting games, you kill an animal, you pick it up, you get a harvest screen, you get the option to either taxidermize it or sell it, and then that's it. You're on your merry way. The animal's carcass is just gone, and you continue the hunt. So, what is the purpose of this? Is there more to this game than just hunting? Um, is there a survival aspect where maybe you take this and you harvest the meat, maybe you feed yourself, or maybe you harvest the meat and you sell it? Is there things you can craft with this? Can you take the hide to do something with, like, decorate a lodge or decorate your camp? Can you take I mean, obviously you could take the antlers and stuff like that and probably mount them, but I'm just really curious about this aspect of the game. And then how does this play with game mechanics, right? Because are we gonna just load this truck up with animals? Because in games like Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter and the Hunter Classic, you could kill as many animals as you want to in one play session. So are we just gonna, stack them up in the back of this truck here? I mean, yeah, I'm really curious as to what this is all about. So as we go into here, this is where the game for me, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the characters. I do like this. This European mount is very cool, very American right there. So I don't really know what this is about. Let's just okay. So let's rewind that just a bit. Can we just get this to the next frame? Okay. So as you can see here, we have like customizations for the gun: power, noise, accuracy, range, stability. Then we have suppressors, all type 1, type 2, type 3, Ruger brake, lock to lock. Let's see if they use us forward here. Oh, wait. What was that? We just go back. Okay, so barrel, caliber, scope, muzzle, stock. So it looks like you could really customize your weapons with all these things. So that's pretty cool. This is something that has been wanted in hunting games for a long time. If you're in the communities, you know about this. Suppressors is something that's been asked for a lot. And just look at this gun. Look at the details on it. Look at the textures and stuff. It looks really good. It looks really good. To be fair, though, I feel like all the hunting games do pretty good at making the rifle models. Okay, so here we can change out the style. So we have forest camo, composite, desert camo, and wood. So that's cool. It's great to have that level of customization. And I'm not gonna lie, this forest camo looks really good. I'm really digging this. I would totally rock this on my rifle in the California hunting reserve. Okay, so this is interesting. This is kind of like their version of the tracking. Let's just. So I don't know how I feel about this here. I'm not sure how I feel about the whole hand thing. I don't know what he's doing. Do we see this animation every time you kind of check a track? I kind of hope not. I mean, I get it. I see what they're going for, but I feel like That would really get old after a while. Now, again, if we just go back here, the tracks do glow, but I like the way they glow, and not just that way. Let's bring it back again here. So they're glowing. Oh, god damn it. Wait. But when they're not glowing, you can still see the impressions. You can still see them in the water. And I mean, the reflections of the light and everything, that looks pretty decent. So yeah, this will be interesting. Let's move ahead here. Okay, let's stop. This is where I have an issue. So I've seen some people say that in real life, the scope, when you look into a scope, it doesn't take up all that space. For me personally, in a game, I feel this is way too far out. And I don't know what this scope is, but this is horrible. I mean, even for a starting scope, it's so foggy and blurry. And I mean, like I can barely make out. I mean, these could be rocks, they could be ore. I mean, yeah, recoil doesn't look bad. Again, though, that scope, it's not the best. Okay, now this part here. Let's go back. Check out the blood trail. See the blood trail? I like how that goes. I'm hoping you can turn that off though, because you can actually see the blood. And this is very cool. So as he was picking up something that he killed, we got this black bear coming in. And again, man, ooh, look at that. Like you can see the eye. I don't know about that scope though. Yeah, I don't know about the scopes. I don't like how far away they are. Yeah. Again, this could all be changed, but let's move on. Oh, this is where we can dive in. Okay, let's stop here. So this is one of the Jeeps that we have in the game. You have this here. You have the bag. You have a hat. You have some clothes back here. Another bag. You have some ammo. 416. What did I say? 416 Rigsby, I think. We have binoculars. This box has a lion on it. This box has a water buffalo. So I'm not sure if that means anything, or if that's just detail, or if that's actually ammo geared for something different. And actually, this one here, the 416, is in gold, and this one it's in kind of like white or silver. So that's kind of interesting. This is going to be a drivable Jeep. As you can see, they have Jeeps now. In Africa, where do we put the animals? Are we throwing an elephant on on top of the Jeep roof, or what are we doing here? What are we doing? Okay, so I want to stop here because this is kind of crazy. Okay, now this is obviously something that you definitely would see in Africa. I mean, a watering hole, and you have wildebeest and zebras, big herd. That's not uncommon. Like I've seen documentaries in Africa, and it looks like this watering holes are sometimes few and far between, so it tracks a lot of animals. But look at, as you can see here, we have baby animals. We have a baby zebra. We have a couple baby wildebeest. Another looks like juvenile zebra there. Oop, wait, let's go back. Let's see how good my pause in game is right here, right there. See him? So again, it's the type of thing where ethically you don't want to shoot these, but there's going to be people that are going to play the game that they are going to definitely take out the baby animals. We know that, but it's a game. It is what it is. But still, pointing out that it does look like these guys are ticking a lot of the boxes that hunting communities in the past have really been asking for. So it's going to be interesting, man. Okay, so this here, this is something else that's huge that we've wanted in Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter. Classic already has this, but they're baiting the animals. So we have grain mixed with apple hunting bait right there. So he's pouring that out. And now, as you can see, he's in a hunting stand and he's got some baboons, I believe, and they're eating the apples that he put down. Now, for some reason, this here, I don't know how I feel about this. I just think the way it's set up, it just reminds me of like a mobile phone game. I'm not saying it looks like it. Like I don't, the animal models in this game look amazing. Okay, I'm not taking that away. But for some reason, this here, it just, I don't know. It just, I don't know. Okay, so here, let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? I Okay, so here we see the elephant for the first time in the game, and you can see he's already missing part of a tusk. So I'm wondering if this is something equivalent to like a great one or some kind of story animal. Or in the game, can you take a bad shot and do this in the game yourself? Like, can you accidentally take a bad shot and hit him in the tusk and it'll break his tusk? That's something that's kind of interesting if that is the case. Or is it just like because this does have like a true rack type of system, so maybe that's just part of that. But this is the first look at the elephant in the game here, and I mean, let's just pause it here and take a look at the detail. I mean, the skin, all the wrinkles, and the just the toughness, the feet, the pads on the feet, the trunk, inside the mouth, the detail. There's that broken trunk. Um, this is a fantastic model. I mean, this is something. This is an amazing looking model right here. Just yeah. Okay. Speaking of that, check this Cape Buffalo. I mean, this is insane. I mean, the wrinkles in the skin. I will say that the fur. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks pretty good, man. I mean, just look at the wrinkles in the skin and the folds and around the hooves. Look at the hooves, man, and look at you can see the wetness on his muzzle, and look at the horns, how they're shining and stuff like that. And let's just point out that this animal is drinking in the water. I mean, I don't know if all the animals are going to do this. I don't know, but I mean, he's actually got his mouth in the water drinking. That's crazy. Then we have the salt wild crocodile, which we did see in a previous teaser trailer. Here we got some rabbits. I mean, these look good. I mean, the animals to me almost look photorealistic. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the graphics in this game are amazing. If this is actually what the game looks like, and it's not gonna look like this for everybody. I do believe he said that all this game footage was caught on like a 4090. So, you know, take that what you will. But I mean, yeah, this game looks good. It's in UE5. I mean, look at here. These are definitely These are definitely greater kudu. And I mean, just look at the speed. Look at how fast they're running, and look at the huge sunset. I mean, God, this is Africa, right? I mean, this totally embodies Africa. You got the ducks landing in the water. Again, I got to be critical. The water, you don't see the water breaking. They're just kind of landing in the water. But I do like the animation of them landing. That looks pretty good, and them swimming around. But this. So, guys, this I can't say enough about this. Now, I'm in their Discord, and I did ask about this. And they said that this is all in-game footage. So I'm led to believe that this is something you will see in the game. While you're hunting, you will see two deer in the middle of rut just going at it. And I mean, this blew my mind. This, just to think that this is in a hunting game, that this is something that we could see. Oh my god. I mean, that's just. And just imagine if all the animals have similar interactions with each other. Not even fighting, just what other interactions do they have with each other? I mean, this could easily be a game where you forget to hunt and you're just watching to see what the behavior of these animals are. I mean, this is something that has been wanted in hunting games like forever. just, classic Call of the Wild, Way of the Hunter is something that, everybody would just love to see. Now this here just look at this. Look at the wrinkles in the neck. And I mean, good lord, these animal models are gorgeous. Again, I'm going by what I see, guys. You are free to tell me in the comments that this looks like trash. If you think it does, that's cool. I think these look amazing. Again, is this what the game's going to look like when it comes out? You know, I don't know. That's not for me to decide. I'm just like you guys. We're going to have to wait until it releases, until it gets closer to that time to see more of the game, to see what happens. There's been other games that have misrepresented themselves in the looks department where they looked good in trailers, and then when the game came out, they weren't as good. But if these animals, I mean, the animal models are just insane. This, I mean, this looks photorealistic. This lion, this has to be the most impressive animal that I've seen in the game. The guinea fowl, they look good. My mother-in-law has those. Another shot of the zebra. Then we ended with the lion roar. But something very important right now. Okay, so you heard it. That was a horse. Those are hoof prints. Let's right there. Those are horse hoofs. And he did say, I believe, was it on Facebook? I believe someone on Facebook said, "Is horses confirmed?" And he kind of left a like I don't know. I'm not British, but I guess you could call it like a cheeky little gift that kind of hinted that yes, we will have horses in this game. So that is my little breakdown of the trailer, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I know that this game has been hyped up a lot. I know a lot of people thought it was phony and fake, but let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. Before we go, there's a couple things I want to check out on the Steam page. So let's do that now. Okay, so here's some of the features that they have on the Steam page. Customize your weapons. As a hunter, adapting your technique and weapons to specific animals is crucial. Choose from a vast array of hunting gear, from bows and crossbows to powerful firearms ideal for big game hunting. Customize your weapons by selecting the right ammunition, caliber, scope, and more. Pick from 10 rifles, semi-bolt or lever, 4 shotguns, 2 revolvers, 2 bows, and 2 crossbows. Each weapon offers multiple customization options, including a wide range caliber choices for firearms. Very interesting. Very interesting. Think your weapon isn't powerful enough? Check if you can swap the caliber and barrel. Tailor your weapons to your exact preference and ensure you're always prepared for the hunt. That is absolutely amazing. So adapt your strategy with 14 different callers, including the antelope call, boar squealer, deer gun, turkey box caller. So we have not seen turkeys, but there's a turkey box caller, so that's absolutely confirmation that turkey are in the game at release. Enhance your approach with specialized urine sprays, such as specialized urine sprays such as urine spray warthog, African buffalo, and black bear to attract your target species more effectively. So that means scent will be a thing. Equip yourself with 3 models of binoculars, full sight 8x42, watch field 8x56. Pardon me, and Horizon 18 by 56, along with the Stalker 20 60 by 60 spotting scope and easy distance rangefinder for optimal spotting and ranging capabilities. Oh, we have been wanting a spotting scope in a modern hunting game for a long time. And when I say modern, I mean like past classic, because classic is an old game. Of course, we have a spotting scope in that game, but I mean, that's crazy. I mean, we've been wanting that. Call of the Wild can't do it. Way of the Hunter said they can't do it. So this is just very interesting. For precision shooting, choose from 2 collimators and 7 rifle scopes, ranging from the PureView 4x30 to the Falcon Eye 6 24x50, not to mention crossbow scopes and bow sights. That is just awesome. Now, there was another thing that I read in here. Let's see here. We will stay hidden, hunt better, blend in with your surroundings, mask your scent, and reduce noise. The success of a hunt often hinges on details such as your outfit, which should be suited to the weather conditions and environment. In ultimate hunting, you'll have various clothing options that affect how animals detect you. Avoiding detection requires you to hide from an animal's sight, smell, and hearing. Use natural barriers like terrain, rocks, trees, tall grass, and bushes to limit visibility and ensure your camouflage matches the surroundings. Pay attention to wind direction, your movement, and the noise of your weapons. In quiet environments, animal hearing is more acute. Sorry, while noisy surroundings can dull their senses. Thoughtful camouflage and strategic movement are key to a successful hunt. So again, your clothes are going to matter in this game apparently, which is fantastic. Animal senses are going to be seemingly realistic. Sight, smell, hearing. You can use rocks and trees to hide. Fantastic. I mean, all these things seem pretty cool. So they had the RAGs, Random Antler Generation System, which that's their version of Truex, I guess. The Random Antler Generation System is ultimate hunting, ensures every trophy is unique. Using advanced bone-based models and procedural textures, RAGs creates one-of-a-kind antlers, horns, and tusks for each animal species. This revolutionary system guarantees no two trophies are ever the same, providing players with an unparalleled hunting experience. I'm really curious. Can I click on that? No. I'm really curious if they're going to have non-typicals because that's if they had non-typicals along with this random antler generation system and it works as good as they say it does, that's going to be amazing. Engage with realistic wildlife. Animals exhibit unique behaviors and realistic reactions, creating an immersive experience. The game features animals of varying sizes, with heavier ones appearing larger, adding to the realism. Animals respond authentically to shots, allowing players to discern if a hit is fatal or superficial through detailed animations. Now, heavier ones appearing larger, does that mean within a species? Or does that just mean bigger animals look bigger? The way I'm reading this, I'm reading this as within a species. So like a bigger, heavier deer will actually look bigger. A bigger bear will look bigger in size. That's huge. If that's true, then that is absolutely huge in a hunting game. Animals move, graze, and fight naturally, with finely tuned senses of sight, smell, and hearing. This realism requires players to adapt their hunting strategies based on the specific animal they are pursuing, providing a dynamic and engaging gameplay experience. Players will face predators that stalk and attack if caution is not exercised. Large predators can track players, making awareness, proper camouflage, and scent eliminators crucial. Avoiding tall grass where ambushes are common is essential. Additionally, medium and big game animals like buffalo and elephants can charge and injure or kill the player if they feel threatened. There are three types of need zones: feeding, watering, and resting. That's pretty normal. These zones are dynamically created each time the game is launched. Interesting. The system generates vegetation and assigns zones for animals to feed and rest based on predefined vegetation types. This dynamic approach ensures that players must explore and adapt, as favorite hunting spots will change over time, encouraging a realistic and varied hunting experience. So instead of them having respawns, the zones change. The zones are always changing. The zones are never in the same spot. Every time you boot up the game, the zones are jumbled up. So I can appreciate that. Again, if all this works, okay, this is so ambitious, and the fact that they're a team of 5 developers, it just has me skeptical that they can pull this off. Um, you know, Leave in the comments below what you think about that. Realistic weather conditions. In Ultimate Hunting, rain can create temporarily water zones, allowing animals to drink from puddles. The game also features a 24-hour day cycle that affects animal behavior. Prepare for varying conditions, from blazing sun to heavy storms, which impact visibility and noise. Adapt your strategy as the weather and time of day shift, enhancing the immersive hunting experience. See, everything I'm reading sounds good, but yeah, in my mind, I'm just thinking, how are they pulling this off? How are they pulling this off when no other hunting game has really pulled that off yet? And that's not all. Ultimate Hunting offers numerous features and functions that allow players to learn about animal behaviors, experience the thrill of the hunt, and relax in stunning natural landscapes. Dive deep into this immersive world where every hunt is a new adventure and every moment brings you closer to nature, where each virtual action captures the true essence of hunting. real brutal and unforgettable. It's also going to have 16-player multiplayer. I think the maps. I think he said in Discord they're either 64 or 62 square kilometers, so that's a pretty decent sized map, I think. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to go for. I know this is probably a long video, but there was just a lot to talk about, and I just really wanted to break down the whole trailer and just break down what is on the Steam page. This is supposed to come to consoles after PC release, and again, the release of this is 2025, 2026, some somewhere in that time frame. I did wish list this. I do have a question for all of you PC guys out there. So in the specs here for recommended, why does it say i5 7600K slash i7 4790? Like, is a 4790 equivalent to a 7600K? I don't quite understand this here. But with that being said, guys, I think that's where we're going to end this video. I think I covered everything. Again, comments are completely open to discussion. Whatever you guys think about this game, whatever you guys think about the trailer, whatever you guys think about what we read here, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we will see you next time.